myself. Take me right back to the start.
Hey guys, it's Toxic Jack and D here, and today we're coming back with our first video. Well, coming out. Doesn't really matter. It's sort of temporary. So, with our first video, we're doing a bass review. A bass review of my bass on the Performium network. IP will be somewhere on the screen. Hopefully. Okay, so in this bass, it's basically a town-based village, and we've got a floating island, stuff from a treasure hunt that I still haven't taken down. Damn it, that's not meant to be there. That doesn't exist. In this town we've got mining, we've got little mining huts, we've got stables, we've got houses that are actually occupied by players. We've got a mining winch, like a little platform that gets pulled up from a mine. We've got our Christmas tree for Christmas, which I will turn into a firework rocket that launches fireworks for New Year's. We've got villager spawners because this server is very spawner based. So we got a spawner for villagers, we got spawners for farms and all that. And no, you can't make non-spawner based farms. The spawn algorithm is just too laggy. So yeah, I think where we're going to start off is how this village originated. So way back before any of this that you see here, this was a generated village. Had a couple of villagers that I accidentally let die, and that was sort of the start of the village. Then I got given a spawner from one of what is now a helper. He was the one that helped me set up on one of the other SMP servers on here. So he gave me a spawner. He gave me a villager spawner, which you can see just down in there. And I built a couple of different houses to start with, and got the spawner picked up, before finally settling with this house. So this was the first custom built house in the village. And this was when there was still farms here, like on this level. This has all been re-terraformed. And there was a sugarcane and cactus farm just placed right up out of it. So yeah, we then moved on, and I tore down those farms, and I was still living in a little villager hut, and I moved on and I built down here, where I built a new sugarcane farm that may or may not be broken. Give me a second. That is apparently broken again. Just gotta update the timer. Tracked. Bam, bam. Extend that piston. Yes, lag is an issue on this server. What about down here? That's all jammed up again. Damn it. How jammed up is this? Oh, that's very jammed up. Damn it. Just when I thought I found a lag-proof clock. And yes, I am using a tweaked version of the Impulse sugarcane farm. Okay, so that backup isn't just a minor backup. Not to worry, that should go away overnight. So with all the lag spikes and crashes this server gets, but it's one of the better ones on this network. So after I built that, I didn't want to be living in a villager hut anymore. So we built up my house. Well, I built my house, and I got one of my friends at the time, and still am pretty good friends with him on here. He's just rarely on, to terraform up some land for me. He's the one that did most of this, and yes, I am aware that this door does not look natural. Not the intent, it's more just to fit in with the side of the hill. Okay, sweet, that does still work. So yeah, I got a house built up there, and I was happy. I moved all my stuff back in, kept messing around with different storage things, and just had a mess in there. Then a new person logged onto the server, and they built a house over at their claim. Looked similar to this, and I'm like, that was cool. Could you build me one for a rundown area of my town? And they built me one there, and that was sort of the third custom house. There used to be a zombie spawner placed in there as well. But then, as my shulker box needs grew, and this is a mess again, I had to go and move them all out into somewhere. So I built this house, which has only just recently been finished. Oh, this one came before that because I tore down the auto smelter I had to build this one that is still broken, but nobody really cares because I don't use it. So yeah, then I built that, finished off that house recently. Then my friend, that Prince is what he's known as now, built a house over here, and I accidentally killed one of his friend's dogs on the other SMP server, and he asked me if I could give him some more dogs, because there was a give pet command on there. So I did that, and that's when he removed some of the stone on this mining winch and put in this present, saying "Too toxic, thanks for being an awesome player and friend." And he put some diamonds in there, which I will not touch because I don't need them, and it's more of a memory. So then, as time went on, I gathered up some more spawners, and I wanted to build a room down here. To start with, there was a cave spider farm down here. They had an item elevator here that I still haven't fixed up, and into this storage. And then I connected up the other storage where the iron golem farm used to be. I had that flow in there, and then I put a multi-mob farm underneath it, and it killed the iron golem rates. So I've moved the iron golem farm over to here. This is back when I had 3 spawners. Moved that back into here, and recently I've just been suffering clog after clog after clog on this sorter. So I had to get rid of that one, which it's still standing for now because I haven't emptied it yet. And yeah, that's what's happened down here, and I've gotten rid of the cave spider farm that was down here, which I'll have to rebuild in another episode. Or video, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and then as time progressed, I got this house built by the same person that built that one, because this one just looked out of place. So I got this one built as well. Gave them a nice amount, and at the same time as that was being built, I built under here, which has an auto fishing farm, which I might a couple of drops in. Like, there's a fair few drops in there. Like, most of you think what I waste on this server is immense, but this is sort of beginner stuff. There's a sheep and chicken farm in there. It's not very productive anymore because the sheep got into the eat all the grass when I accidentally broke the clock again. But yeah, and that's that. It's got a nice door that I designed. And then after that, what came after that? I sort of just mucked around on the server a bit. I built this farm, sort of helped other people build stuff, put these little docks here. The torches are only recent, so yeah, built this farm, started AFKing, found out I load the iron golem farm just down there, as well as this farm. Due to one of the staff being in spectator game mode, and it loaded and they could see through the ground, and that was good. Just messed around on here for a bit. Then I met Stealth Eagle 527, who's online, probably AFK at the moment, and I built him a house here. So this is his house in all of its glory. All interior I haven't done. And yeah, I built him a house after I've built this floating island, which isn't much to show. Don't even know why I really built it. I should just because I thought it'd be cool at the time, and it wasn't in the end. I built Stealth's house, then after I built the mining hut, which is just a tiny little hut with bare essentials. It's got a bed, chest, crafting table, furnace. It's a nice little compact house. I built Stealth after I built this. And at the time, it's like, oh, I want the village to have something more. So I got one of my other friends to come and build me these stables that I've supplied the spawners for. So that happened while I was building Netherhacker 9's house over here. Yeah, just mucked around a bit after that. Got that finished pretty quickly. Then mucked around for a little bit, and I met little Pyrostorm, who's not online at the moment. And we had the bright idea to get together in a voice call after we were mucking around with the narrator. And we went down the I had this mined out after I destroyed the cave spider farm because I didn't like it. Just kept clogging it. I put the glass in the bedrock, and he's like, well, why don't I help you with all your iron golem storage and your other farm storage? So that's how this happened, and we got all that done together. We've placed in all the hoppers here. Speaking of which, is this storage clogged yet? If that is doing extremely well. Oh crap, I'm impressed. Which I still haven't managed to fill up with slots yet, so hopefully I don't, because I really don't want to be unclogging it. Yeah, then so this room was sort of done recently, and so I offered him a house in the village, which I met Blue Wolf on the way through. I'd known her since before, but I still haven't built her a house yet. And here is Pyro's house. All its glory. He's got a couple of items here, there. Yeah, that was good fun. But I built Pyro's house after I built Featherpurr's house, which was this was all sort of just like a few hours ago, really. I built Feather Purr's house, left the better smelter design that I was meant to pack up behind, but yeah, it's always good when I leave stuff behind that I was meant to pack up. But yeah, I'd built this Christmas tree a bit earlier, so to celebrate Christmas with a few of my friends. Feather Purr got presents, Netherhack and 9, Pyro, Stealth, Blue Wolf, and behind my back, Pyro went and got me a present, which is some more stuff for my auto brewer down the bottom. Which, if you go through the door that I was meant to show you. Oh yes, I do have Slash Fly, so full damage, non-existent. Got an auto brewer. They got me the stuff in here, minus the blaze powder and the redstone. So yeah, this is all a wall of hoppers behind here. What a nightmare that was to build. Because we can't sort iron golem drops anymore if you've got an efficient farm. Because hopper speeds are just too low. And while they keep dropping, there's no point. And then, yeah, as we continue along, up in here, if I can, we sort of just finished off all this, and that's pretty much the village. 7 spawners for the Guardian farm, 9 for the Iron Golem, 1 for the villager, and there's a whole ton more spawners just waiting to be used. As you can see in that box. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll be putting a few shader shots in the end. So if you did enjoy it, please leave a like. And if you really did love it and want to see more, press the subscribe button. Thank you all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I'll be moving fast. Call me a shooting star.